@NCERT video welcomes you. Today we are going to start textbook of mathematics for grade 6 Ganita Prakash. Let's start textbook of mathematics for grade 6 Ganita Prakash. This book has 10 chapters. Today we are going to start chapter 1 Patterns in Mathematics. Let's start chapter 1 Patterns in Mathematics. 1.1 What is mathematics? Mathematics is, in large part, the search for patterns and for the explanations as to why those patterns exist. Such patterns indeed exist all around us, in nature, in our homes and schools, and in the motion of the sun, moon, and stars. They occur in everything that we do and see, from shopping and cooking to throwing a ball and playing games, to understanding weather patterns and using technology. The search for patterns and their explanations can be a fun and creative endeavor. It is for this reason that mathematicians think of mathematics both as an art and a science. This year, we hope that you will get a chance to see the creativity and artistry involved in discovering and understanding mathematical patterns. It is important to keep in mind that mathematics aims to not just find out what patterns exist, but also explanations for why they exist. Such explanation can often then be used in applications well beyond the context in which they were discovered, which can then help to propel humanity forward. For example, the understanding of patterns in the motion of stars, planets, and their satellites led humankind to develop the theory of gravitation, allowing us to launch our own satellites and send rockets to the moon and to Mars. Similarly, understanding patterns in genomes had helped in diagnosing and curing diseases, among thousands of other such examples. Figure it out. 1. Can you think of other examples where mathematics helps us in our everyday lives? 2. How has mathematics helped propel humanity forward? You might think of examples involving carrying out scientific experiments, running our economy and democracy, building bridges, houses and other complex structures, making TVs, mobile phones, computers, bicycles, trains, cars, planes, calendars, clocks, etc. 1.2 Patterns in numbers. Among the most basic patterns that occur in mathematics are patterns in numbers, particularly patterns of whole numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, dash 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 like that. The branch of mathematics that studies patterns in whole numbers is called number theory. Number sequences are the most basic and among the most fascinating types of patterns that mathematicians study. Table 1 shows some key number sequences that are studied in mathematics. Table 1 Examples of number sequences 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 dash 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 all ones 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 dash 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 counting numbers 1 3 5 7 9 11 13 dash 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 odd numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, dash dash dash, even numbers. 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, 28, dash dash dash, triangular numbers. Triangular numbers can be obtained by adding 0 to 1, that is 1, 1 to 2, that is 3, 3 to 3, that is 6, 6 to 4, that is 10, 10 to 5, that is 15, 15 to 6, that is 21, 21 to 7, that is 28. Then 28 to 8, you will get 36, like that. You can see the 1 is written here, the 3 is written here, the 6 is written here, the 10 is written here, the 15 is written here, 21 here, and then 28. And here you can see counting numbers from 1. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49 squares. You have to know that if you square some number, that is, if you square 1, you get 1 into 1, that is 1. If you square 2, then you get 2 into 2, that is 4. Similarly, 3 square is 3 into 3, that is 9. 4 square is 4 into 4, that is 16. Similarly, 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36, 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64, and it goes like that. 1, 8, 27, 64, 125, 216, dash dash dash, cubes. Cubes means 1 cube means 1 into 1 into 1, that is 1. 2 cube means 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8. 3 cube means 3 into 3 into 3, that is 27. 4 cube means 4 into 4 into 4, that is 64. 5 cube means 5 into 5 into 5, that is 125. And 6 cube will be 216. It goes like that. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, dash dash dash, Vrihanka numbers. The pattern goes like this. 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. 1 plus 2 equal to 3. 2 plus 3 equal to 5. 3 plus 5 equal to 8. 5 plus 8 equal to 13. 8 plus 13 equal to 21. Similarly, the pattern goes like that. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, dash dash dash. Powers of 2. You can get this number by multiplying 2 each time. 1 into 2, 2. 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 2, 8. 8 into 2, 16. 16 into 2, 32. 32 into 2, 64. 64 into 2, 128, and similarly the pattern goes like that. 1, 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729, dash dash dash. Powers of 3. You can get these numbers by multiplying with 3. 1 into 3, 3. 3 into 3, 9. 9 into 3, 27. 27 into 3, 81, 81 into 3, 729, and the pattern goes like that. Figure it out. 1. Can you recognize the pattern in each of the sequences in table 1? 2. Rewrite each sequence of table 1 in your notebook along with the next three numbers in each sequence. After each sequence, write in your own words what is the rule for forming the numbers in the sequence. 1.3 Visualizing number sequences. Many number sequences can be visualized using pictures. Visualizing mathematical objects through pictures or diagrams can be a very fruitful way to understand mathematical patterns and concepts. Let us represent the first 7 sequences in Table 1 using the following pictures. Table 2 Pictorial representation of some number sequences. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Counting numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Odd numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Even numbers. 1, 3, 6, 10, 15. Triangular numbers. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 squares. You can see 1 means 1, 4 means 2 into 2, 9 means 3 into 3, 16 means 4 into 4, 25 means 5 into 5. Similarly, the pattern goes like that. Cubes. 1, 8, 27, 64, 125. Cubes. You can see 1 into 1 into 1, that is 1. 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8. 3 into 3 into 3, 27. 4 into 4 into 4, that is 64. 5 into 5 into 5, that is 125. Figure it out. 1. Copy the pictorial representation of the number sequences in table 2 in your notebook and draw the next picture for each sequence. 2. Why are 1, 3, 6, 10, 15 dash 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 called triangular numbers? Why are 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 dash 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 called square numbers or squares? Why are 1, 8, 27, 64, 125 dash 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 called cubes? 3. You will have noticed that 36 is both a triangular number and a square number. That is, 36 dots can be arranged perfectly both in a triangle and in a square. Make pictures in your notebook illustrating this. This shows that the same number can be represented differently and play different roles depending on the context. Try representing some other numbers pictorially in different ways. 4. What would you call the following sequence in numbers? 1, 7, 19, 37. That's right, they are called hexagonal numbers. Draw these in your notebook. What is the next number in the sequence? If you notice the pattern carefully, there is increase of multiple of 6 each time. That means 1 here, 1 plus 6 here, 1 plus 6 plus 12 here, 1 plus 6 plus 12 plus 18 here. Then in the upcoming picture there will be 1 plus 6 plus 12 plus 18 plus 24. If you add these numbers, you will get 1 here. 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. Here 7 plus 12, that is 19. Here 7 plus 12 and 18 is equal to 30, that is 37. If you see here carefully, 12 and 18 makes 30 and 6 and 24 makes 30. That is 1 plus 30 plus 30. That will be 61. In the upcoming pattern, there will be 61 dots arranged hexagonally. So, the sequence is called sequence of hexagonal numbers. 5. Can you think of pictorial ways to visualize the sequence of powers of 2, powers of 3? Here is one possible way of thinking about powers of 2. Here 1 dot, here double of that, 2 dots, double of the previous one, 4 dots, double of previous one again, 8 dots, and then double of 8 is 16. Similarly, the next picture will have 32 dots. 1.4 Relations among number sequences. Sometimes number sequences can be related to each other in surprising ways. Example, what happens when we start adding up odd numbers? 1 is equal to 1. 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is equal to 9. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 is equal to 16. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 is equal to 25. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 is equal to 36. If you see these numbers carefully, you can observe that 1 is square of 1, 4 is square of 2, 9 is square of 3, 16 is square of 4, 25 is square of 5, 36 is square of 6. Similarly, the next number will be 49, that will be square of 7. Okay, the pattern goes like that. Forty-nine can be written as 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13. This is a really beautiful pattern. Why does this happen? Do you think it will happen forever? The answer is that the pattern does happen forever. But why? As mentioned earlier, the reason why the pattern happens is just as important and exciting as the pattern itself. A picture can explain it. Visualizing with a picture can help explain the phenomenon. Recall that square numbers are made by counting the number of dots in a square grid. How can we partition the dots in a square grid into odd number of dots? 1, 3, 5, 7, dash 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 like that. Think about it for a moment before reading further. Here is how it can be done. You can see a dot grid pattern of 6 into 6 dots. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means number of dots here is equal to 6 into 6, that is 36. that is 6 square is equal to 36. You can see that this dot grid has been split in 1 dot, 3 dot, 5 dot, 7 dot, 9 dot and 11 dot like this. This picture now makes it evident that 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 is equal to 36. Because such a picture can be made for a square of any size, this explains why adding up odd numbers gives square numbers. By drawing a similar picture, can you say what is the sum of the first 10 odd numbers? Let's see. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 odd numbers and then 10. 10 odd numbers. Let's add them. 1 and 19 is equal to 20. 3 and 17 is equal to 20. 5 and 15 is equal to 20. 7 and 13 is equal to 20 and 9 and 11 is also equal to 20. 20 added 5 times will give you 100. That means 100 is a square of 10. So, if you add first 10 odd numbers, you will get 100. That means the result is a square of the number of odd numbers starting from 1. Now by imagining a similar picture or by drawing it partially as needed, can you say what is the sum of first 100 odd numbers? The answer will be 100 into 100, that is 10,000. Another example of such a relation between sequences, adding up and down. Let us look at the following pattern. 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 4, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 9, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 16. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 25. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 36. This seems to be giving it another way of getting the square numbers by adding the counting numbers up and then down. You can see again you are getting the same pattern 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 and 36 like that. That is square of 1, square of 2, square of 3, square of 4, square of 5, square of 6 like that. If you see this pattern carefully, you can notice that the bigger number is in the middle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and the number in decreasing order is in the left and right side. Can you find a similar pictorial explanation? Yes, you can find out here 1, 2, 3, then 4, then 5 here, then 6, then 5 again, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. That means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer will be a square of the middle one, that is square of 6, that is equal to 36. If you add these up, you will get 36. Figure it out. 1. Can you find a similar pictorial explanation for why adding counting numbers up and down, that is 1, 1 plus 2 plus 1, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 gives square numbers? 2. By imagining a large version of your picture or drawing it partially as needed, can you see what will be the value of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dash 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 99 plus 100 plus 99 dash 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 3 plus 2 plus 1? The answer will be square of 100, as we have seen earlier. That will be 10,000. 3. Which sequence do you get when you start to add the all one sequence up? What sequence do you get when you add the all ones sequence up and down? If you could remember the all one sequence, that is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, dash dash dash, you can notice that all the terms is equal to 1. If you add the all one sequence up, that means 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 4. The pattern goes like that and you will get the counting numbers. And if you add all one sequence up and down, you can notice that the first term is 1, the second one is 1, the third one is also 1, the fourth one 1. Then the pattern will be 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus second term, then first term is equal to 3, then first term, second term, third term, then second term, then first term. You will get 5, first term, second term, third term, fourth term, then third term, second term, first term is equal to 7. You will get a pattern like this, that is the sequence of odd numbers. That is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, like that. 4. Which sequence do you get when you start to add the counting numbers up? Can you give a smaller pictorial explanation? If you add counting numbers up, that is 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 3, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, you will get 1, 3, 6, 10, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, 15, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, that is 21. You will get the pattern of these numbers, that is 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21. If you could remember, this is a sequence of triangular number. The pattern goes like this: 1 dot, 1 dot, then 2 dot, 1 dot, 2 dot, then 3 dots, 1 dot, 2 dots, then 3 dots, then fourth one. Okay, 1, 3, 6, 10, and the pattern goes like that: 5, What happens when you add up pairs of consecutive triangular numbers? That is, take 1 plus 3, 3 plus 6, 6 plus 10, 10 plus 15, and so on. Which sequence do you get? Why? Can you explain it with a picture? For this, you have to see this pattern carefully. 1 plus 3 becomes 4. Similarly, these 3, if placed here, that is like this, it becomes 9. Okay. And similarly, these 6, if placed here, then it becomes 16. So the sequence becomes 4, 9, 16, 25, so on. That is sequence of squares. You can see the pictorial explanation here. 6. What happens when you start to add up powers of 2 starting with 1, that is, take 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 4, 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8, and so on. Now add 1 to each of these numbers. What numbers do you get? Why does this happen? 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, 1 plus 2 plus 4 is equal to 7, 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 is equal to 15, 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16, 31, 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus 32. You will get 63. If you see here carefully, I have written 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. That is one more than the result of previous term. The question says you have to add 1 to each of these results. That is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4, 7 plus 1 is equal to 8, 15 plus 1 is equal to 16, 31 plus 1, 32, 63 plus 1 is equal to 64. You can see this is a sequence of power of 2. 7. What happens when you multiply the triangular number by 6 and add 1? Which sequence do you get? Can you explain it with a picture? If you could remember the triangular numbers, that is 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 3, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, that is 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, then similarly 21, and so on. The question says, what happens when you multiply the triangular numbers by 6 and add 1? That is 1 multiplied to 6 is equal to 6, 3 multiplied to 6 is equal to 18, 6 multiplied to 6 is equal to 36, 10 multiplied to 6 is equal to 60, 15 multiplied to 6 is equal to 90, 21 multiplied to 6 is equal to 126, and you have to add 1 to these numbers. You will get 7, 19, 37, 61, 91, 127. If you could remember the hexagonal numbers, that is 1, 7, 19, 37, 61 and so on, these number sequence represent hexagonal number sequence. 8. What happens when you start to add up hexagonal numbers? That is, take 1, 1 plus 7, 1 plus 7 plus 19, 1 plus 7 plus 19 plus 37 and so on. Which sequence do you get? Can you explain it using a picture of a cube? Let's add and check. 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus 7 is equal to 8, 1 plus 7 plus 19 is equal to 27, 1 plus 7 plus 19 plus 37 is equal to 64, 1 plus 7 plus 19 plus 37 plus 61 is equal to 125. Similarly, 1 plus 7 plus 19 plus 37 plus 61 plus 91. You will get 216. If you see these number sequence carefully, you can observe that these are cubes of counting numbers. That is 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube and 6 cube and so on. 9. Find out your own patterns or relations in and among the sequences in table 1. Can you explain why they happen with a picture or otherwise? 1.5 Patterns in shapes. Other important and basic patterns that occur in mathematics are patterns in shapes. These shapes may be in 1, 2 or 3 dimensions, 1D, 2D or 3D, or in even more dimensions. The branch of mathematics that studies patterns in shape is called geometry. Shape sequences are one important type of shape pattern that mathematicians study. Table 3 shows a few key shape sequences that are studied in mathematics. Table 3 Examples of shape sequences. This is a triangle, this is a quadrilateral, this is a pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon. Triangle has 3 sides, quadrilateral has 4 sides, pentagon has 5 sides, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hexagon has 6 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heptagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon has 7, 8, 9 and 10 sides respectively. These are regular polygons. That means their sides are equal. This is equal to this, this, this and this. This is equal to this, this and this. So they are called regular polygons. Complete graphs. K2, K3, K4, K5, K6. K2 represent a graph of 2 points joined by a line. K3 represent a graph of 3 points joined by 3 lines. K4 has similarly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines. Similarly, K5 and K6 has many lines. Stacked squares. You can see a pattern here. Here squares are made using smaller squares. One square here, here 4 smaller squares, here 9 smaller squares, here 16 and here 25 smaller squares. That is 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square. Stacked triangles. You can see a pattern of triangles here. Smaller triangles have been stacked over each other to make bigger triangles. Number of triangles in first figure is 1, second 4, third one you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Similarly, here will be 25. You can see a pattern of square here. You can see a pattern of square of counting numbers. Koch snowflake. Kindly see the pattern given here carefully and count the number of sides in each picture. First picture has 3 sides. Second picture has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is 12. You can count like this: 2 to 4 to 6 to 8 to 10 to 12. Or you can write 3 into 4, 3 into 4. Similarly, in the third picture, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can see a group of 8 sides here. 8 in this picture, 8 here, 8 here, 8 here, 8 here, 8 here. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 8. That is equal to 48. If you see the pattern given here, you can see each number is becoming its 4 times. That is 3 into 4 is equal to 12. 12 into 4 is equal to 48. Similarly, the next one will be 48 into 4 will be 192, and similarly 192 into 4 will be 768. You can do like that. Double of 6 is 12, double of 8 is 16, and in the last one, double of 12 is 24, double of 16 is 32. You can multiply 24 and 32. You will get 768. This is known as Koch snowflake. Figure it out. 1. Can you recognize the pattern in each of the sequences in table 3? 2. Try and redraw each sequences in table 3 in your notebook. Can you draw the next shape in each sequence? Why and why not? After each sequence, describe in your own words what is the rule or pattern for forming the shapes in the sequence. 1.6 Relation to number sequences. Often, shape sequences are related to number sequences in surprising ways. Such relationship can be helpful in studying and understanding both the shape sequence and the related number sequence. Example: the number of sides in the shape sequence of regular polygons is given by the counting numbers starting at 3, that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is why these shapes are called respectively regular triangle, quadrilateral, that is square, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon, etc. respectively. The word regular refers to the fact that these shapes have equal length sides and also equal angles. That is, the sides look the same and the corners also look the same. We will discuss angles in more depth in the next chapter. The other shape sequence in table 3 also have beautiful relationships with number sequences. Figure it out. 1. Count the number of sides in each shape in the sequence of regular polygons. Which number sequence do you get? What about the number of corners in each shape in the sequence of regular polygons? Do you get the same number sequence? Can you explain why this happened? 2. Count the number of lines in each shape in the sequence of complete graphs. Which number sequence do you get? Can you explain why? If you see here carefully, you can see triangle has three sides and all are equal, so it is called regular triangle. So regular quadrilateral, that is square, all sides and all angles are equal. Pentagon, all sides and all angles, that means the corners are equal. Similarly, hexagon, all sides and all corners are equal. So these are called regular triangle, that is equilateral triangle, regular quadrilateral, that is square, regular pentagon, regular hexagon, regular heptagon, regular octagon, regular nonagon, regular decagon. If you count the number of sides here, you will get 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10. That is counting number starting with 3. 3. How many little squares are there in each shape of the sequence of stacked squares? Which number sequence does this give? Can you explain why? 4. How many little triangles are there in each shape of the sequence of stacked triangles? Which number sequence does this give? Can you explain why? Hint: in each shape in the sequence, how many triangles are there in each row? 5. To get from one shape to the next shape in the coach snowflake sequence, one replaces each line segment, that is this one, by a speed bump, that is this one, that is a collection of 4 line segments. As one does this more and more times, the changes become tinier and tinier with very small line segments. How many total line segments are there in each shape of the coach snowflake? What is the corresponding number sequence? The answer is 3, 12, 48, that is 3 times powers of 4. This sequence is not shown in table 1. Summary: mathematics may be viewed as the search for patterns and for those explanations as to why those patterns exist. Among the most basic patterns that occur in mathematics are number sequences. Some important examples of number sequences include the counting numbers, odd numbers, even numbers, square numbers, triangular numbers, cube numbers, Vrihank numbers, and powers of 2. Sometimes number sequences can be related to each other in beautiful and remarkable ways. For example, adding up the sequence of odd numbers starting with 1 gives square numbers. Visualizing number sequences using pictures can help to understand sequences and the relationships between them. Shape sequences are another basic type of pattern in mathematics. Some important examples of shape sequences include regular polygons, complete graphs, stacked triangles and squares, and coach snowflake iterations. Shape sequences also exhibit many interesting relationships with number sequences. For more videos, you can subscribe NCERT video. Thank you.